Mahogany Carpenter Shop. Today I'm going to be working on a 1930s mahogany lyer back Duncan Phyfe dining room chair that has been broken half. It looks like it was repaired once with liquid nails. I'm almost positive it's liquid nails. Not a very good glue substitute. It's very soft and flexible, and as you can see, the chair didn't hold. So I'm going to be digging this out, taking the piece that's still left on this side of the chair and placing it on the other side of the chair where it came from, and see if we can't get it solid up again to where I can put the dowels back in. There's two different types of glue on this, liquid nails and some type of epoxy. I can't seem to get loose with the heat, so it looks like I'm going to have to cut that straight across. So let's get to it.
Alright, you see where I took this straight off of here.
Here I'm going to be digging the liquid nails out so that it'll set level and glue up properly. Alright, I got quite a bit of it taken out, and it's fitting in pretty nice now. I have a little bit more to go so that it glues up properly, but we've just about got it. I'm going to use a heat gun to take this connection apart, but only a couple minutes at a time so as not to burn it.
Hey, there we go. I know someone who can fix that.
Now I can get to work cleaning this up. And filling in the mortise on the other side with solid wood.
It's all just the nails. Unbelievable. I'm just liquid nails. I usually don't get too much of these chisels. Once I get in with it, like shut that hole, so when we get a little block that goes in here, it's going to be square. Let's get the ways away from the edge. Okay, now I'm hitting the dowel. It's I usually, I guess I use like cherry, but I've never used my Japanese chisels. A low pressure gun. Just whisper low. Alright. There. You can see what the nails is disappearing. And you can see what the dowel was originally connected. Cavity. So let's break through that cavity and see if we can get into something to make it solid. Let's push them right up to the sides and come back and straighten it out. Okay, I'm down solid, put it down. Whoops. Sorry, I'm afraid to connect one there. We'll take this way down on one side again. Alright. I was going to use epoxy, but you know what? We will work just fine. Don't underestimate what you do. Somebody holds some crazy things together. time. All right, let's get this one glued up. I'm going to my mess on these, metal chair. I think I fixed it for you. All right, nice, nice. Guys, don't close the line.
The label under the chair was coming off, so whenever I can, if I see them coming off, I'll try to use some glue to just tack it back down. I fill the rest of these here holes with epoxy putty, like a polyester putty. You can carve it, grind it. It dries pretty hard. So I fill the rest of the wood cavity with epoxy putty, and then I'll plane it and drill it. Well, the label came out really good. Some of it's missing, but at least I preserved the rest of it. Now that the plug is dried, I'm gonna saw it off even so that I can drill my holes for dowels.
The blades just touch you and like go into your skin so easy. So be careful, be cautious.
I still have to make this even. the hand cut wasn't too straight. Now you can see here in the back where they were doweled before with one dowel and the liquid nails. So I'll be digging that one out and probably reusing that hole. Try to put 2 dowels on each side.
Okay, that's gonna get a little bit there. Okay, so I have to straighten out this piece up. That's true. Alright, so on that. Okay, so okay. Just the side right here. It's bowed.
Right here, my connection points aren't flush and even with each other, so I'm going to be taking a little bit down on this back leg until they are even.
Right here. All right, try to get a good shot of this. I've got that flattened out, and I got this even here. I just have a clamp on it just to keep it even on the sides, just keep pressure on this. I have it balanced to where it should go measurement-wise. So, okay. Get this out. I've taken a 1/2-inch bit and a 1/2-inch doweling. I wanted something a little bit girthy on top, so this takes the most part of the chair. So I drilled down to there. I cut small pieces the size of the bit and a little longer so that a little bit would stick out. All right, man, I know it's not up close, but at least you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just taking the edge off of my doweling, just on the other side, just so it goes down a little easier when I first started in the hole. This way. Start down, that's the dough. That's nice.
Okay, now that the dry fit worked out good, I'm gonna glue her up.
Shoot. I'll just everything out. I'll take myself down next to there. Oh, that one's good. That's two. Oh, that's my little dowel shear. Just grease it up on the outside. Hopefully, it'll run down through the outlet. Yeah, same thing on the side. Get some slippery do. And of course, all of this finished already. Cleaned up. Don't get all pretty much forward. No, this is paint on it. Maybe this down to the chair. Oh, baby. Alright. Now, this one's on here. This is going to go here. This one's going to go right here. This is going to go here. Yeah, this is going to go this way. Don't put it in the bottom. This is like pressure on the side. And the outside.
A while back, I did a chair out of the same set. I had to replace the decorative spindles on both sides of the harp, and I never got to use the video, so I decided just to pop it in here so it didn't go to waste. I hope you don't mind. Here I've taken the clamps off the next morning, and I've cut the dowels off the back of the chair, even with a small saw. I put some scars on the back of the chair. Wasn't real happy about that, but I have to put more dowels back here, and I'm going to be sanding this because there's a lot of nicks and mars that I need to clean up, so it'll work out.
That's been taken care of, and pretty sturdy. Alright, let's see if I can get this in here. I'm just going to test out this mahogany stain just to see how it sets on this. I hit this one because there's a lot of finite scratches and stuff in it. This is just a test. This is just regular mahogany after I've sanded it with 600. Okay. Let's see. Just back up. Oh yeah, that's gonna work out real nice. Real nice.
Here I'm just using a rag and some warm water just to get some of the grime out of the cracks on the side rails and just place where people touch it a lot.
This is one part of it. Some of it too.
I've sanded the finish with a 600 to get a lot of the fine scratches out, and now I'm going over it with the mahogany stain. Alright, the chair's almost finished. Now I'll let this dry for a couple of days, about 3 days actually, and then I'll put a finish on it and shine it up. On these places where I use filler, I'll go back after it's dry, and before I color it by hand, I'll have to color it by hand. I'll put some shellac, brush some shellac on there to seal it. That way I can get the right colors in there, and on the other side as well.
One other thing I just wanted to just make you aware of, if you're not already, when you're done with your rags, staining rags, I do any of my rags that I have in any type of solvents or solutions or anything. When I'm done, I'll take them outside, and I have a little dirt spot that I lay them in, or put them in a metal bucket of water. But I'm telling you, it's not a joke. They ignite and burn things down. I've seen it happen, and I know a lot of people just don't believe it. But believe me, it really happens, and it happens too quick. So be safe. Take your rags outside when you're done and dispose of them. Okay, I'm going to touch this up with a little bit of Mohawk toner. Using a brown mahogany, very well shook. Respirator. Very light. Don't have to overdo it.
After the toner, I coated it with the semi-gloss clear finish, and then the chair was complete.